Well, hello, my fabulous friends. Welcome back. We just did a double blind reading, and so I'm pulling a card of who needs to hear an urgent message. I've got King Charles, I've got Catherine, and William. I did have Harry in the pack, and we just read for him. And I've got I'm not only asking the cards who we're going to read about, but what deck are we going to read with? So that's why it's a double blind. I don't know who the universe wants me to tell an urgent message to and which deck to use. I'm letting it all up to the universe. Instead of me telling the universe what I'm doing, I'm letting the universe tell me what I'm doing. So are we reading about Charles, William, or Catherine? And which deck is that? Charles, William, or Catherine, and which deck? Charles, William, Catherine, and which deck? Charles, William, Catherine, and which deck? Oh, Catherine and the black deck. So this is the black deck with the black crow, which is interesting because I think there's going to be a huge campaign against her again. This would have been the red deck, which is the guardian angel deck, which we just read for Harry. And then, of course, the blue one would be a message from your friend. So we've got the Crow Tarot for Catherine. Interesting, the veil. The veil. So what does the universe... Now, remember, this is a message directly for Catherine. This is a message from the universe, an urgent message from the universe for Catherine. An urgent message from the universe for Catherine. An urgent message from the universe for Catherine. What's going on? Harry's was somewhat interesting. Kind of Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There she is, and she's not feeling well. She's not 100% of herself. So the deck is telling me they are tuned into her energy. They are really tuned in for her card to pop out like that. Isn't that crazy? I mean, sometimes I'm so glad I'm recording this. It almost like you think people wouldn't believe you. Oh, there we are. 10 of Pentacles. Well, that's the royal family. That's the generational royal family. That's the legacy. That's the intergenerational. So, and that also could be her parents as well. So that might be showing she has lots of family around her. 3 of Cups in reverse. The World in reverse. The Devil upright. Ace of Pentacles. Now, when we read about the devil with Catherine, it can also be her Capricorn sign, the devil, which is supposed to be the goat, right? Which is Capricorn. Now, I see that her medical situation has not ended because the world is in reverse. So it's still ongoing. That chapter has not closed. Also with the 3 of Cups here, there could be some disagreement about how to move forward with her healing journey, whether that be medication. Usually cups are medication that you take. Maybe, switching doctors. Maybe she's doing too much. Maybe she's not following directions. I don't think so. I think with the devil here, she is following the directions to the T. But I think there's some kind of disagreement how they move forward with Catherine. And I think it's because here with the World card in reverse, they may not be getting a hold on it as much as they want to. But here's the good thing. Eventually it will with the Ace of Pentacles. Eventually that, because when we're also talking about health, Pentacles are pills, right? Cups can sometimes be illicit drugs as well as prescription drugs, whereas Pentacles are like the actual medication that you take for your body. I think she's going to have to come to the realization that she will be on medication the rest of her life. That is something that is just going to have to be, whether she likes it or not. King of Cups. King of Cups. She might be. Now, remember, I read William as the King of Swords. The King of Cups, and when I'm reading, is Charles as her father-in-law. Charles as the king, Charles as her father-in-law. And I see there's a bit of, this is where some of the disagreement is coming in. Maybe Charles is like, no, take as much time as you want. She's like, oh, but I don't want to miss Trooping the Color. I don't want to, and he's like, no, take as much time as you want. He's in a positive aspect here, very emotionally balanced. Let's see what's going on. The lovers, and the 10 of Wands in reverse. And I keep telling you that William and Catherine, they are actually getting closer and closer. And I think that and I did read, quite honestly, that there was disagreements, how they were handling, the media, and Catherine wanted to do it her own way and submitted that Mother's Day picture, and it was a big disaster. And William said, I told you so. And I think that there's something that is bringing them together. And it could be, I'm not going to say that it's this illness. I think it's just like they feel like they are making it, like they're doing it, they're getting through it all. Remember, this is a message for Catherine, so it feels like they are finally coming together, and that is a big burden that is being released. If you've ever gone through an extremely stressful time, like a severe disease, a loss of a child, bankruptcy, a loss of a prestigious career, that kind of thing, it's brutal on a marriage. No matter how strong you are, it's brutal. And I was forthright, and I said, yeah, they're fighting about this and that, but that fighting has stopped. And I think Charles had something to do with it. I really do, because he is bookending this, relieving the burden. So whatever they were arguing about, Charles has stepped in. And I did do that one reading. Oh, there she is. Now she's upright, Queen of Pentacles. I did do that one reading that she was kind of upset that the palace wasn't supporting her and stopping some of the vicious rumors going around. And I think, and then since her cancer diagnosis, she's been felt very supported by the royal family. So here she is, upright and feeling stronger. 2 of Swords in reverse, and the 6 of Cups in reverse. Well, the 6 of Wands in reverse. Well, there's really no crying over spilt milk. There's no looking back on what was. There's no, this is almost the same vibes as the 5 of Cups, that you can't let go of the past, but this one isn't as despondent. This is still being maybe regretful. So for example, if you have lung cancer, maybe you're regretful that you smoked, that kind of thing. There's some kind of regret here when you have the 6 of Cups in reverse. It is somewhat of a bad memories of the past. Also, I'm getting the feeling like seeing things different in the past, right? Especially with this being the siblings card. You can have 2 siblings growing up in the exact same home, and one will think it was amazing and one will think it's not. And they were treated different, and yet it was the same home. And I'm thinking something is going on here. Someone is thinking better of the past than what it was. Someone is kind of regretting some things that were done in the past. And the other one is not. Also, there could be some kind of disagreement here with one of her siblings, because we do have the 3 of Cups in reverse and then this sibling card here in reverse. I'm wondering if they don't feel like they have a say, and the palace itself has kind of taken over her recovery in some respects, and they're feeling a little bit left out. That could be. Six of Wands in reverse, King of Wands in reverse. That could be her doctor. Two of Pentacles. She might be thinking of changing doctors. You know that? Page of Pentacles upright. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Well, that's her not working. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I'm thinking that, well, like I said, I don't think that what they are doing is, I don't think they're happy with the how it's coming along. I think that we might see something. We might see something like this Page of Pentacles, right? Because my Page of Pentacles is a salesperson. They're trying to sell you something. And I think also we might see something like Catherine pop up her head during Trooping the Colors, something like that. I think Catherine's considering changing doctors, changing paths, changing what she's doing. Now you have to remember this King of Wands is a doctor. King of Swords in reverse when you're or King of Swords when you're talking health is a surgeon. King of Wands is not necessarily a surgeon. But with the Eight of Pentacles here in reverse, I'm not thinking that it's working, especially here with the Wheel of Fortune. I think she's going to be on some kind of medication or something for the rest of her life to keep this at bay. But I don't think it's going as well as they want it to. Yeah, I think we've got a couple of pages here now. Knight of Swords, Two of Cups in reverse. Here's the Five of Cups upright. I think we're going to see another barrage of hate towards Catherine. I really do. I think we're going to see some vicious attacks. I think we're going to see, I believe it or not, I think it's even going to get worse than what it was before. I think she's searching for another doctor. I think she's a little bit disappointed at the speed of how things are going or the results. And again, I want to keep saying crying over spilt milk. I'm wondering if she's thinking we should have done this a little bit different. We should have done this a little bit better. Here she is with the kids. And then the Four of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Now, I have publicly said, and so I can't renege on that, Four of Swords is the sick bed. And you eventually get off the sick bed. And there's only two ways to get off the sick bed. One is you don't, and the other one is you do. And we've got really good cards around it, so I'm not worried about it. We've got joy and happy endings here. Yeah, I think we've got like the struggle is over, and with the Five of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Seven of Cups. I think she's choosing like when she comes back. I think with this joy card, I'm so glad this joy card is here by the Four of Swords. You have no idea. I think there'll be a happy outcome to this eventually. I think there's still some things to do. She still has some choices to make about it. For example, when does she come back? Does she change her doctor? Does she change? How much does she release into the public? I'm really getting that she's upset that it's taking so long. I'm really getting that energy of like she doesn't want to sit still. She's upset it's taking so long. I mean, she's She's got these three children. She also wants to be out in the world and show people she's alive and stop the rumors. And I think she really wants to get back to work as well. She wants to feel better. I mean, who in the hell wants to be sick for that long? Nobody. So I'm getting that she wants to be better. She wants to put this all behind her. 6 of Cups in reverse, 5 of Cups in reverse. Just, let go of the past and be done with it. I don't think she's going to have any more surgeries. I'm not getting that at all. I'm not getting any more surgeries at all. I'm just getting more chemo. And it's eventually it'll work, but it's not going as fast as she would like. So I guess the urgent message the cards want to tell her is maybe she needs to change doctors. Maybe everything is going to be okay. That's what the cards want to tell her here. You will get off the sickbed to joy and choices without more surgery. So chin up. It'll eventually all be okay. But like I said, she will have to be on medication the rest of her life, which is fine. So do diabetics. So do people with high cholesterol, right? I mean, no big deal. Well, that was the message for Catherine. I'm just so glad I saw that. I was like, oh, no. All right. Thank you very much for your attention and time and spending this time with me. I appreciate you all so much. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.